In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how my client, Mario, gained muscle and lost fat. And at the end, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that will really help with your gains. Here we go. A big part of working out is understanding that weight gain doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Perfect example, my client Mario, here's his results. As you can see, yes, he gained a little bit of weight, but he also gained muscle and went down in body fat percentage, which is called body recomposition, right? You're gaining muscle and you're losing fat, which is a lot of people's goals, right? And granted, this is over the course of a couple months, but I'd rather have slow, steady goals trending in the right direction than steep, quick goals that don't last, and goals and results that don't last. Because it's hard to come out of it. Like I said, it doesn't last. We have to find a way to make them last. I can coach anybody to lose, 30 pounds or 20 pounds in a month or two and get absolutely shredded. But that's dramatic changes that aren't sustainable long term. You can't just continue to lose 20 pounds. You're going to shrivel out to nothing. So I like to think about it as lifestyle changes over time and consistently showing up. With Mario, we worked out where I gave him 2 days a week to work out on his own. I wrote the plan, the sets, the reps, the exercises, and then we work out 1 time a week together. On top of that, I make sure I ask him how his nutrition is. What foods is he eating? Are you sticking with what we talked about? Food swaps, healthy swaps, adding a protein shake in. And he did. It's also a sliding scale. How dedicated are you? How fast do you want the results will determine the amount of change that you make. But at the same time, I caution people that want to make a dramatic change and cut things out to understand that your body might and probably will resist the change. So that's why, again, I like sustainable changes over time. Healthy swaps. For me, a few examples is I don't drink whole milk. I drink almond milk. I don't have white bread or white pasta anymore. I eat whole wheat bread and chickpea pasta. Lower calories, lower carbs, higher protein, more nutrient dense, and higher fiber. I also used to eat fast food once a week or maybe a couple times a month. Now I never have it. And when I made these changes, it was slowly over time. And everything that I do, I recommend to my clients because it's worked for me and it has been working for my clients, especially, again, for Mario. Now, he's someone who naturally has a thinner frame and he's not a very big person, so he actually struggles with gaining muscle. So with him, it's less about high intensity workouts and more about lifting heavy with the right amount of sets and reps. This part 1 of working out with him was making sure that his form is right, that he understands the workout, that his muscles are conditioned to be able to now start to go up in weight, which this next month, we're going to increase the weight more and we're going to see if we can keep gaining that muscle, so then eventually we get to a point where we want to shred down, right? Because he doesn't want to just keep gaining muscle forever. Eventually you want to start to, okay, let me actually try to tone up and see this muscle and cut down our body fat percentage even more. Again, my mindset is long-term change. Again, unless you have a specific event that you're trying to get in shape for, which I'd recommend you have a plan when coming out of that event of what to do, because you don't want to just stuff your face and go back to the way you were, right? Unless you are happy with the way you were before, which is fine. But just understand how and what you're going to do and what you're going to allow into your body. Also, as a side note, talk out loud, and this is for if you're really trying to stop eating certain foods that you know are bad for you or that you know you want to cut back on. For example, I'll use myself for fast food. I used to tell myself, wow, this is so good. Oh my God, it's delicious. Oh, it's so good. I switched that to before I even got it, or I don't get it because I tell myself this, that's disgusting. That's gross. That's how I want my mind to think about foods that I don't want to eat anymore. It's disgusting. It's gross. I don't like it. Even though it tastes good, it's gross because of the content, because of what it's made from, the process, the fried, the artificial hormone, everything. We all know fast food isn't good for you. So I created that vision in my mind, and that I'm putting energy and telling my mind and speaking out loud, even when I tell people, it doesn't have to be to somebody, but when I say or talk about fast food, I say it's disgusting so that my body doesn't crave it. And like I said, I used to have fast food once a week, and then it went to maybe twice a month. Now it's maybe once a year or twice a year. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope that helps. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel and subscribe so you don't miss another one. And I will see you in the next one.